Hello, dear students. Welcome to What, Why, How, the daily initiative by IAS Baba, where we take up a current affair or an editorial and we try to declutter it in less than 10 minutes. The topic that I have chosen for today is regarding the Morh tunnel, which was recently inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi. Now, from the defense perspective and from certain tourism perspective, this topic becomes important. So, even from your prelims point of view and from your mains point of view, also, this topic is important. Let's go into the details of it. The Zedmore Tunnel is basically a part of the Zojila Tunnel project, and the Zojila Tunnel project has three major parts. Your Zedmore Tunnel is actually one part of it. The idea of the tunnel is it will enhance the all weather connectivity between Srinagar and Sonmarg through your Leh. Leh, as you know, is a very popular tourist destination right now. And by doing so, from Srinagar to Leh to Sonmarg, when they have done this, they also ensure that any route which is having any kind of landslide or avalanche, those routes are prevented. This is basically a two-lane bi-directional road tunnel, and the exact locations are between Gagangir and Sonmarg in Ganderbal district in central Kashmir. It has been built at a cost of almost 2,700 crore, and it is also equipped with a smaller wide passage that is kept specifically for any kind of emergencies that might come out of disasters, medical emergencies, etc. The tunnel is constructed at a feet of almost 8,600 feet above the sea level, and the tunnel will also enhance all weather connectivity between these regions. It is actually built under the mountain glacier called as your Thajivas Glacier. Got it. So these are all the prelims perspective. Now coming into the mains perspective as to why now if the question comes about the Zojila tunnel or the Zedmore tunnel, the reasons come up to the same as to why we need this tunnel project. First of all, this tunnel holds so much of strategic importance from the national defense requirements. Right now, officers and soldiers who are placed in Leh, Ladakh areas have to be air picked, and air force is what is being used to actually move them across. And sometimes even when air force finds it difficult for landing, these soldiers have to trek through the snow through with heavy kind of weapons and everything strapped onto their back. So it is an extremely difficult route. In the past also we've had instances where the avalanche in this region has killed soldiers. So from that point of view, ensuring the protection for our soldiers, this holds importance. And also, if there is a route like this for movement of any kind of weapons, any kind of armed equipments, etc., all of that, this is going to be helpful. Also, it will establish a very reliable connectivity between the Union Territory and the rest of our country. Most of the time, the tourist activities in Ladakh and Leh and all get impacted because there is no proper road connectivity. Further, because there is so much of tourist attraction into this place, it is now seen that in certain roads which are actually working, there is heavy congestion and traffic bottlenecks. With your Zedmore tunnel, these kind of aspects can also be reduced. The major motive as to why the local authorities are quite excited about this project is this will lead to the development of Sonmarg Resort in your Ganderbal district as a winter sports destination. Right now, your Gulmarg in that region is seen as a skiing resort town. So, similarly, Sonmarg can also get developed as a resort destination. Now, around the year access of this road will reduce any kind of reaction time in the case of disasters, facilitate faster and cost effective mobilization, and even by helping the army and even your medical departments by moving any kind of heavy equipment that is needed. On the whole, this tunnel project will help out the civilian, the military population of this area. Now, there is an added perspective to this. There is also a report that keeps saying that the amount of terrorist activity in your Jammu region has now going on increasing. Now, On October 20 in the last year, certain suspected militants even attacked the workers who were working on the Morh tunnel project. Now, that was very unlikely from their normal pattern of events. They do target heavily populated, very popular destinations in these regions, but for the first time, they attacked an infrastructure project. Now, it shows that this infrastructure project, when completed in all its three phases, is going to change the face of this region. It's going to ensure connectivity, it's going to track down the movement of armed forces. So, what happens is they do see, or certain terrorist forces do see this as a threat to their existence, and this is also attributed to the reason why the tunnel or the less known infrastructure project was actually targeted. So, from this point of view, also, the construction of the Morh tunnel is going to help us even in our certain internal and even external security threats. So, I hope you have understood this topic from all the aspects. Until we meet again, take care and happy learning.